Right, so this is the plug-in hybrid EV Mitsubishi makes. Now, the front engined drive system is a 2-litre petrol engine, naturally aspirated. Drives into a assembly here, which is essentially a coupling between the electric system and the mechanical system. This is the drive system that goes to the wheels. That's the axles, the drive shafts coming out of here for the centre diff. And what we've got, from what I can see, what we've got is up the top, in between here. This is the electric drive motor up here. That's the electric drive motor. So this section, all this here is basically I think it's like a fluid coupling, potentially like a torque converter in a automatic transmission. And what that will do is it allows the motor to run up at whatever speed is required to make the power necessary to charge the batteries and drive the wheels. And once you get to a certain speed, it allows there's a coupling which allows the motor to directly drive the front wheels. So the motors are 60 kilowatt motors. Now, because it does regen braking, this motor up here is actually essentially a 60 kilowatt generator as well. So from what I can work out, that motor there is actually used to charge the batteries via the engine, because the maximum charge power goes up to about 60 kilowatts, and that would be essentially the power output of that motor generator at full power. So while the engine is, if you require maybe 40 kilowatts to drive the car, 20 kilowatts will come through these cables here into the battery pack. The battery pack is in the centre of the car in the middle, and at the back here you've got the cables coming out. One of those, there's a couple of pairs of cables. One of those is going to the charge system, and the other one is going to the rear motor. The rear motor is in here, another 60 kilowatt motor generator for regen. This is the centre diff here, which is directly coupled to the motor, and that's your drive system. It's pretty cool. So while I was driving it, essentially what I noticed was it would periodically charge the battery. This is while doing about 110, 120. Periodically charge the battery from the motor, and then put the motor in standby and run the electric drive system. So it's quite capable of doing 110 odd kilometres an hour just on electric drive. And of course, once the battery reaches a low state of energy, the motor will kick in to take over the powering of the system. But once again, it will periodically charge the battery and then use that battery. Plus, sometimes they'll use the battery and the motor if you need to go up a hill or overtake a car. You need a bit extra power. And I must say, I'm very impressed with the power delivery of the car. The system, I won't tell you how fast I tested up to, but basically it has a very smooth and very linear power delivery.